Hi, we are group 2 and our marketing analysis was on Starbucks. So this group has me, Ali Deutsch, Olivia Leplo, Riley Francis, Trent Meeker, and Erica Herring. So let's get into it.
So we'll start with a little bit of background on the company. It was founded in 1971 and its first store opened in Seattle's Pike Place market. In 1982, Howard Schultz joined the Starbucks crew. After 2 years after Schultz joined, he tested the coffee house concept in downtown Seattle where they served their first cafe latte. In 1987, there were 17 stores, and then in 1994, there were 425 stores. Growing internationally. So the first store opened in Japan in 1996, and then in the following years, it opened in the Philippines, England, Taiwan, Thailand, and New Zealand. In 1999, Starbucks acquired Tazos Tea, and they also partnered with Conservation International, where they promoted sustainable coffee growing practices. At this point, the store population was up to 2,498. Some more background. In 2006, they took advantage of the first mover advantage when they introduced the industry's first paper beverage cup containing post-consumer recycled fibers. In 2010, the store count was up to 16,635, and additionally in 2010, they launched the Starbucks K-Cup packs. In 2012, Starbucks introduced their Blondie Roast and their Refresher beverage platform and acquired Teavana Tea to transform their tea platform. Currently, the CEO is Kevin Johnson, and as of 2019, there are 31,256 Starbucks locations all across the globe.
So for the environmental analysis, a pestle analysis can be used in breaking down the external forces. However, in this presentation, we'll be focusing on just the social, economic, political, and cultural forces. However, competition is also a big thing that motivates Starbucks towards improving their brand image, and they do this through offering specialty drinks and food at their stores, as well as Wi-Fi, and all these things just create a better environment in the store. As for the social external forces, due to the decreasing age of their consumers, Starbucks has to work to keep up an expected level of social media presence. And in doing this, they also expand their sphere of influence globally. And the ways that they do this are through modern marketing strategies like their app, their partnership with Apple, Spotify, and iTunes. And all of these things just make customers more engaged and give them more incentive to put their money towards Starbucks. For the economic and political external forces, labor and manufacturing prices are a really big thing because they're always increasing. However, the average household income can't always keep up. So Starbucks has to be really mindful of the gap between production costs and their revenue. And then global things that affect this are exchange rates, tax price differences, natural disasters, and inflation. And then for the political forces, because they do have a younger consumer basis, they have differing values, and they're more focused on the environment and ethics behind corporations. So Starbucks has to be really conscious about lowering their environmental impact, and they can do this by paying attention to where they're sourcing their raw materials, as well as following global ethics and rules and regulations. For the cultural external forces, as stated before, because they do have a younger generation in their consumer basis, the younger generation has a busier lifestyle and it's also more fast-paced. So they have less money to put towards businesses like Starbucks, and as said before, are more focused on the environment. And then in addition to this, Starbucks must also adhere to global cultural differences like family dynamics, work culture, and economic status, because all of these things translate into their public image, and the way that they're perceived by the public plays a big part in their decision-making process and their marketing strategies. And an example of this is the 2018 Philadelphia scandal, where they were accused of racism, and their response to that scandal really made a difference in how the public viewed them.
Okay, now we will look at Starbucks marketing objectives. So one of the main objectives that Starbucks is always looking to strive for is to improve their customer service. And they want to do this because they want to be known for their exceptional customer experience, which will allow them to maintain a very loyal customer base, even when new competitors enter the market. They also want to create a strong social media presence, and on Twitter, they aim to respond to 11,000 customer tweets per day, and this allows them to feel like their customers are being really engaged with and that their customers know that the company is listening to their suggestions. Starbucks also wants to be able to increase their market share, and they can do this by opening new stores in new and existing markets, as well as increasing sales in their existing stores. Starbucks' target market includes men and women ages 18 to 40, and these are college students and working professionals who have a very busy schedule and need caffeine to help them get through their days. The income level of this target market is mid to high income, as most of their drinks tend to be $4 to $5. Starbucks market segmentation includes both demographic, behavioral, geographic, and psychographic characteristics. The demographic characteristics are again those who are 18 to 40 years old, and their family and life cycle stage tends to be single or married. The behavioral characteristics are that they're very loyal to their brand, and they are determined and ambitious. The geographic factors are that they are in urban areas as well as by college campuses and corporate workplaces. Psychographic factors target individuals' values, and something about Starbucks is that they have a pretty good sustainability policy. So those people who are eco-friendly tend to like Starbucks for that reason. As far as Starbucks sustainability and ethics go, they launched Cafe Practices, which stands for Coffee and Farmer Equity. And their goal through this program was to have their coffee 99% ethically sourced. They also had a goal to reduce carbon and water and waste by 50% by the year 2030. And one step that they've taken to reach this goal is their strawless lids, which produce 9% less plastic than the original design.
All right, so I was in charge of going through the 4 Ps of Starbucks marketing mix of their product, price, promotion, and place of their products. So starting off with the product, Starbucks offers a large amount of both tangible and intangible products. Going through some of their tangible products, something to note about Starbucks is that there is a large variety of items that you can get. You can get frappuccinos, teas, lattes, etc. You can get cake pops. They have some certain foods there as well, which really tries to market themselves to all different types of people. They could get people who love sweets, kids, people who love coffee, people who love tea, and people who are just there because their friend wanted to go. Really, it markets themselves to everyone. Starbucks also has their reusable cups and mugs and some other merchandise that you can buy, which also helps to support their brand and acts as promo if people use their cups as well. Something else to note that we've talked about a little bit more is the ethics. Starbucks has recently added some plant-based products to their line. That's shown by the advertisement in the bottom left-hand corner. That kind of shows some more plant-based products for people who are vegan, working on being more ethically friendly, that sort of thing. As for the intangible, there is a certain experience and level of customer service that people come to expect when they go to Starbucks. So that shows through their employees who are held to a certain set of standards. And so you get the same experience and have smiling faces to serve you coffee whenever you go. So for the place of Starbucks, there's Starbucks really anywhere and everywhere. They have a lot of different types of locations that can appeal to a large variety of different customers. So you have like drive-through locations, you have locations that are located in grocery stores on college campuses, you have more coffee shop style locations as well. People have Wi-Fi in their locations so that people can stay, get work done, have that sort of environment. But there's also just places that just have drive-throughs, so you can just swing through and drive them. Something else to note is that they've added a mobile app, which shows some technological growth, and for people, especially helpful in this time, where people are trying to stay safe from COVID-19 or any other diseases or anything. So you can just order your drink, go in and pick it up instead of waiting in line and possibly exposing yourself to more germs. So for Starbucks promotion, their social media presence is very good. They have some Instagram, Snapchat. They market themselves on a lot of different social media sites in order to reach that younger demographic that they include in their target market. So Starbucks also has a lot of word of mouth promotion. People talk about Starbucks, people go, people get the same drinks, and it's a very common brand. Starbucks has also focused more on conscious consumerism in their promotion. So they have like iced coffee on there. I have a coffee at a store, which has almond and plant-based, which is very popular currently because people are trying to be more ethically sustainable. Some people may be vegan, some people may not be dairy. So having this type of thing available is very helpful in promotion. There's also personal advertisements. So like I stated earlier, reusable cups that have the logo generally on it is free promotion whenever someone drinks those. Also, anytime someone gets a Starbucks drink, the Starbucks logo is on the cup. So therefore, they're kind of giving out free advertising through whenever you get a drink, because someone's going to see you drinking out of that cup, they're going to see the Starbucks logo, and maybe they'll be encouraged to go get a coffee as well. Lastly, the variable of price. So Starbucks uses some premium product pricing. This is because they have a unique product, a unique experience, and people are very loyal to their brand. So even though Starbucks has about the price as if you went to a small local coffee shop, you're going to get a unique experience at Starbucks that you're going to get at those coffee shops too. And you also get the Starbucks brand along with every part of your purchase. And there's many drinks that can't be replicated that Starbucks serves. So that helps to support their pricing.
I'm going to show you Starbucks analyzed under the SWOT analysis. The SWOT analysis will cover the company's strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. Starbucks has many strengths in their company. Almost everyone has heard of the company, and that is due to their strong brand image. And by having such a strong brand image, the company has also been able to be very successful financially. According to their public financial statement, Starbucks had a total of $26.5 billion in 2019 and $3.6 billion in profit. The company also has many international suppliers. Starbucks coffee beans have come from areas all over the world, such as Latin America, Africa, and the Asia Pacific region. Another strength of Starbucks is their strong loyalty program. When a customer becomes a reward member, every dollar spent translates into 3 stars, and once you accumulate 150 stars, you can earn a free drink. The reward program also offers mobile payment, pre-order, and free birthday drinks. And these are just some of the many strengths in the Starbucks company. Although Starbucks has many strengths, the second component in the SWOT analysis is their weaknesses. Compared to other coffee sellers, Starbucks has relatively high prices. This narrows down their target market by only allowing them to appeal to those in the middle or upper class income brackets. Along with their high prices, Starbucks offers very standard drinks. There are some unique ones, but a lot of companies have been been successful in imitating Starbucks recipes and offering them for lower prices. This can be seen in the Frappuccino made by both Starbucks and McDonald's. Starbucks' high prices and ordinary drinks can be considered weaknesses for the company. The third element in the SWOT analysis is the company's current opportunities. And as I previously stated, Starbucks prices are suited for wealthier citizens. By offering lower price menu options for lower income consumers, Starbucks would have the opportunity to widen their target market. And they could do something like McDonald's has done with a dollar menu. Starbucks generates most of its revenue from stores located in the United States, but countries such as India, China, and Africa are emerging economically and show great potential for a company like Starbucks. And by having lower prices, they could appeal to customers in these regions as well. Starbucks could also implement a coffee subscription program such as the one Panera Bread has. And lastly, Starbucks could also create never before seen drinks in order to appeal to new customers. The last piece of the SWOT analysis for Starbucks is the company's threats. Due to the current COVID-19 pandemic, Starbucks has been presented with very unfamiliar threats to their company. The virus has caused many businesses in the United States to shut down and over half of their locations in China to shut down. Due to these shutdowns, the company has lost a substantial amount of profit. Compared to last year, the revenue of the fiscal year 2020 in quarter 2 is down by 5%. And in quarter 3, it's down by 38% due to the pandemic. The virus has also caused the prices of raw Arabic coffee beans to rise.
Here we have a case study analysis between two of the largest coffee chains, Starbucks and Dunkin'. I've put some highlights together for you. Starbucks is known to be a higher end with great customer service, targeting middle to high class customers. Starbucks utilizes various forms of marketing to persuade their customers to try their products. For instance, their healthier food options like breakfast sandwiches with turkey, bacon, and egg whites are very popular, as well as their vegan options and protein boxes. This summer, they've added a reward system and an app to retain loyal customers in a competitive market. They have a very strong social media presence and effectively use digital marketing. They spend significantly less than other major companies like Coca-Cola. Starbucks spends around $87.7 million on marketing, while Coca-Cola spends around $2.5 billion. Dunkin', on the other hand, could be considered a fast food restaurant. They started off with just donuts and coffee. Their donuts were the main attraction when they first opened, and as they gained more customers over the years, they began to expand their menu and release more products. Dunkin' also has a good reward system that gives you points at every purchase, and over time you can build up points so you can get products for free like coffee or breakfast sandwiches. They also have an app that you can order, and you can order your meal so that you can save time and get your food when you arrive, or your drink. Dunkin's target market is anyone due to their low prices. It makes it affordable for almost anyone. Their marketing strategy and advertisements are catered to the younger consumer. Most people think that Dunkin' is for the elderly, but with the rebrand Dunkin' from Dunkin' Donuts to Dunkin', they wanted to focus more on the drinks and younger consumers.
So now we're going to go into the new product innovation part of our presentation. So our product, for a brief overview, is called Make Your Mark on the Starbucks menu, where we give people an opportunity to add their own drink to the menu. All right, so starting off with how we plan to this product and how it's kind of going to work. So in order to implement the Make Your Mark, we're going to do sort of a rollout, and just the statistic-wise, it's fairly simple. It will be mostly done through online channels. So how it's going to work is people can submit their idea online through the Starbucks website. On the Starbucks website, anyone over the age of 18 can enter, and we will have ideas where people can create drinks, and they're going to be able to use some of the ingredients that we have in all of our Starbucks locations worldwide, which will make it easy to have the drinks in case they do win the competition. However, there will also be an option for people to add a more unique ingredient lower down. And these ideas will be voted on that are on the website. The ideas that get the highest number of votes in each category on the website will go on to become semifinalists. These semifinalists will be available in stores for people to try and taste test for something fun. So then after they try it, they can decide what drink they want to be the winner. And the winner will have their drink on the menu for a year and get a Starbucks gift card and merchandise. So the money kind of stays in the company. And by having this drink on the menu for the year, this person will become a sort of brand ambassador of sorts, which will connect Starbucks more to the people. We're also going to use a lot of specific advertisements to implement this project. There will be a higher frequency of these advertisements during the start of the competition and when semifinalists enter the stores in order to get people involved in the competition and have a good turnout so we can accurately collect information.
The marketing objectives for this competition are identify the target market, gain mass media attention, improve profitability, and promote brand awareness and distinguish from competitors. So for the first one, identify the target market. The target market for this competition is going to be creative consumers who are already invested in the Starbucks menu. They already like the product, so they have an incentive to participate in the competition. And holding the attention of this target market is ultimately going to lead to the success of the competition. And a way that we can quantitatively measure this is by aiming to advertise to 90% of in-store customers and 100% of online customers with eye-catching graphics such as these. For the second objective, gain mass media attention, Starbucks has to use all of their media platforms, which include Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, and Twitter. And this is where they already have a competitive advantage because they already do have a very large social media following. It won't be very hard for them to get the word out. But in order to measure this, they should aim to post one graphic a day. For the third objective, improve profitability, this is where Starbucks can turn one of their SWOT weaknesses into an opportunity. If they were to lower the prices of their drinks produced by the competition, they could expand into a new market, which would ultimately help their company revenue as well. And for the final objective, promote brand awareness and distinguish from competitors. Promoting participation in the competition through things like their social media is going to be really important because it will make people want to participate. And also by making this an annual event, this will help people know more about the competition as they see it happen every year, which will ultimately lead to more participation. And then finally, to distinguish themselves from competitors, they already have an advantage over local businesses because they are such a big corporation, but the competition will lead.
So as Allison said, our product is a new competition called Make Your Mark, and we will ask participating customers to submit their ideas for new drinks. They can do this throughout the whole first 2 weeks of the month of June, and then after that, 5 drinks from our following categories, which are flavored teas, iced coffees and iced lattes, frappuccinos, and hot coffees. 5 drinks from each category will be chosen, and then after they're voted on, we'll have semifinalists on our menu for 2 weeks, and then our customers can go to our website to vote for the drinks they like best from each category, which will remain on our menu for 1 year. We believe that this product is very important because it is going to increase customer engagement in our company. We think this is a great way to let our customers know how much we value their opinions and ideas. As far as the place for this competition goes, the main marketing channel will be a direct marketing channel where our employees can let the customers know about it through mouth-to-mouth contact, and they can just tell them that the competition is going to be happening, and then the competition will be carried out throughout the voting on our official Starbucks website. For the promotion for our competition, we will have the competition logo displayed on our company's aprons, and it'll also be printed on our cups. And we are going to put out daily tweets throughout the month of May to remind our customers that the competition is going to start next month. As far as the price for the competition goes, we wanted to keep it free. We felt that an entrance fee would stop some customers from participating, and we really wanted everyone who had an idea for a drink to be able to participate without any financial boundaries.
So then wrapping up our new product idea, we're going to talk about how the success will be measured for this competition. So mainly we're going to monitor social media responses and activity. So this is going to give us a good amount of information and insight regarding the demographics of people. Since we are trying to reach 100% of our online customers, this will give good information into what kind of people are participating in the competition, what kind of people are seeing our advertisements, and what kind of people aren't seeing them or participating, so that we can shift our marketing efforts towards that group of people. So we're also going to measure success through product sales and how many people frequent each location. Obviously, the amount of people frequenting each location will be adjusted due to size, since people who are located in larger cities are going to have more people frequenting those locations and possibly ordering their drinks than in smaller locations. But mainly this success will be able to give us insight into how the competition has affected brand popularity and image, with the goal at the end of the competition to have more brand popularity and a better image as a company. And so that is our new product idea. Thank you so much.